welcome back to my channel. It is Sonia Miller of Junk Monkey Paint Company, and I am so glad that you joined me today. If you're new around these parts, just know that you are gonna wanna check back to this channel daily because I'm a daily vlogger. Today's furniture flip is right behind me. She's looking all browny and frowny, but stay tuned because today on my vlog, I'm gonna teach you how to paint wicker furniture. That is a question that I get a lot. A lot of people message me going, okay, I see you all the time paint wood furniture, but how about this type? Today is the day, and I'm gonna share with you guys my very best tips for painting wicker furniture, how I approach it, how I transform it, how I seal it, the brushes I use, and my thought process just in general. So stay tuned. Momentarily, we are gonna be flipping this beauty and getting our paint pants on. So a little history on this piece. We picked this up at our local Goodwill. You may have seen me here in another vlog, in fact, when I picked it up this past week and scored it for all of $12.99. This piece is going to be used right here in my studio to hold things. I love to be able to use thrift store finds to be able to decorate my office. I'm a big believer that one person's junk is another person's treasure, and you don't need to go out and spend a fortune. There's already something you can probably grab at your local thrift store, or somebody's giving it away, or you can find it on your local sales trades once online, all that good stuff, Craigslist, and you can make it yours. Example, the bulletin board that I got for like all of $2. I needed one for my office, and I used our paint to be able to give it a complete redo. I did this over on our Facebook page, so if you are not following us over on Facebook, you need to just search Junk Monkey Paint Company, and I'll put the link below because there's lots of other fun daily stuff happening over there too. I want to give a special shout out because speaking of Facebook, over in our Junk Monkey Paint Projects group, our Junk Monkey Banana Bunch friend, Charlotte Mastronardo, posted this gorgeous bulletin board. She used mine as inspiration, found one, and totally made hers gorgeous. I'll insert a picture right here. Love that, Charlotte. That is gorgeous. So happy to feature you today, girl. Okay, this girl's getting jealous back here. I'm talking about all the stuff that I've redone and all the gorgeous stuff that you can do with junk, and she's like sitting, waiting patiently back there. So the color today that I've chosen to put on our little wicker friend here is a color we have called Vintage White, and this is like a classic white. Quick tip, if you have a space that's not large, so this is something that's gonna go here in my studio, I'm going to want to choose to paint with lighter colors. White makes things just feel more compact, more bright, more airy, and it just feels more spacious. I could always choose something dark like midnight blue and do a classic black velvet on it, and that would make it feel more meaty and definitely more bigger to help fill out a space. And then of course we totally got, you know, boho shabby, hello. I am a girl who loves me some color. Bahama Jade and Sunshine Yellow, Seal River, Crazy Eyes, Lucky Clover, the list goes on. Today we're going to do a shabby chic coastal feel on this piece, and it's going to be perfect here for my studio. So first tip, when you are going to paint wicker furniture, grab the appropriate brush. Go with a good brush. Painting wicker is a little bit different than painting, let's say, a dresser drawer or something like that, because it has all this woven material on pieces that are wicker or rope, you know what I'm saying, where it's not just one slab of wood. It's very porous, it's very texturized. As a result, using a full coverage brush is going to allow you to give the appropriate coverage. In this case, I am choosing my Wooster brush. These are linked on our website at junkmonkeypaint.com, and they are my favorite paint brush. Do you see how soft and flowy this brush is? I always tell you guys, when you want more full coverage, you could definitely go with a brush that's very soft, and if you were to touch it to your face, it's just gonna feel like a blush brush. You know, it's gonna just feel so soft and flowy, and as a result, it's gonna flow, and it's really gonna get into all those hard areas. Done. We got the before photo. It's just like going to the salon. You need the before and you need the after, you know? Next tip, when you are painting wicker furniture, you got the brush, but you need the movement. You need the moves, you know what I'm saying? So when you are applying your paint, and I'm grabbing our chalky style paint, this is the paint that sticks to pretty much anything under the sun, and no, I don't prime, and no, I don't sand, and no, I don't strip. Ain't nobody got time for that. When you hold your brush with that paint and you're putting it on your piece, don't just paint in one direction. If you do, you will get immediately a very much shabby chic distressed. Now, if you're somebody who's looking for more full coverage, what I want you to do is start moving your brush in a circle as you go, using that flowy brush, of course, so that way the bristles move freely. And what happens is you will work your paint to all that woven wicker, and it will give you full coverage. You have to decide, do I want shabby or do I want full coverage? How you do the brush movement will make the difference for you. So get ready to watch me go here as I cue the music and we knock this out in no time. One quick coat over here, and already it just looks amazing. So what color would you paint this if this was yours, and what would you put into it? I'm curious to know what you would use this for. When I paint things that are upright like this, I totally realize why buildings are built tall like this, right? Real estate, and a lot of us need storage, and so versus having everything spread out, go high and find some awesome storage pieces like this. Now, one quick tip here as well when you're painting wicker is because it has all those openings in the way that it's completely woven together, you just have to be aware that when, let's say for example, you paint on this side, flip it around and look on the other side and see if you pushed any paint through, because sometimes paint wants to go through those little openings and bloop then over the other side. I am choosing just to do the one coat because I love me some shabby chic, you know what I'm saying? But if this was you and you wanted full coverage, use this brush, same movement, but put at least 2 coats on so that way you get all over coverage. Make sense? Next question that you guys ask, can you distress wicker? Well, yes, you can. Just be careful though, because you do not want to use a sand block that is so heavy grit that when you sand, you actually destroy those bands that make up your wicker. Something like maybe a 120. Remember, the higher the grit number, the softer the sand pad is, the less the sand pad will tear off. Next question I get from you guys, what kind of paint do you use when you paint the wicker? You guys know that we have 2 paint lines. We have, of course, Miss Petunia, who represents our chippy, fun, spontaneous milk paint, and we also have Pickles, who represents our he stays put, he does like he's told, and he sits where you put him, which is what I use today. So when I'm choosing to paint wicker, I almost always choose to hang out with Pickles. If I played with Miss Petunia, I better well be open to lots of chipping and flaking. A lot of times when you guys paint wicker, you know that there is a outside shiny, glossy shellac over it, right? It's maybe what the factory puts on it, sprays on it to preserve and protect it. And a lot of times it's super glossy. Knowing what you know about our milk paint, which the more glossy the surface, the more chipping you're going to get, a wicker piece would definitely give you lots of chipping and distressing, which could totally be a look if you want to go that way. But if you want to be like me and then you get to manipulate it, then you're going to want to use the chalky style paint, because once it goes on, you get to decide where it comes off. Okay, Sonia, I've got my piece, it's all looking fine, but now how do I seal? Big question, right? When I seal wicker, I always go to my banana peel. Our banana peel is an acrylic sealer, so it gives that hardened seal on the very outside. Think of it like when you think of banana has a peel, yeah, it puts a peel, an outer layer of protection over your project. It's very easy to use and dries to a clear finish. It also gives you a matte finish, which is nice because if you love old-timey, shabby chic looks, you don't want a sealer that's going to be too glossy and it's not going to look right. My weapon of choice, believe it or not, is going to be the very same style brush that I used before. I love these soft flowing brushes. I've already told you they give you all over coverage because of how they're built, so I do want all over coverage with my sealer. So I like to be able to keep paint brushes that I use solely for painting, and then I like to be able to keep brushes that I solely use for applying the poly. If you're grabbing these on our website, grab one for each use. So are we ready to finish this up? Let's grab our poly. Banana peel. Let's grab our brush. Let's turn on the music and get going.
the end of the day, and I'm just realizing as I'm editing this vlog that my extra got deleted. So that's okay. I can recap what we did. We finished off the poly, took this beauty outside. I grabbed some awesome photos, which I'm going to insert right here so you guys can take a look at that. Now this piece will become part of my office for like file folder, holder, that sort of thing. This totally is my happy space. So thank you guys for watching the vlog today. Make sure you answer the question of the day. I'm about to hang out in the comment section below with you guys as well. I want to know what color, if this was yours, would you have painted it? And what would you use it for? Learned lots today, and you just had fun hanging out with me. You are going to want to subscribe, please, and also hit that little bell, because what it does is it notifies you every single time I do another upload, which will be daily around these parts. And with that, I will see you tomorrow. Get into something fun tonight, will ya? Just do something creative. Bye.